Not allowed.
I got mine.
Let's see if I
No.
might get banned from that one.
Ah, shit, my
I'm the
sunglasses
boss
are
immediately. I'll grab him if I want to.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right,
Not cool enough.
I'm gonna add.
I'm super cool.
Anyway, we're back here with the hail. What? Hydra. Anyway, hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to the post-analysis hangout with your favorite people, especially the McGruff, the crime dog. I mean, Eyeglasses McCool.
Whatever, man.
Man. Oh, we got yours here. Bim Jean.
What a fucking poser pussy, Bim Jean.
All right. Anyway, yeah, he doesn't talk, and we'll kick him. Anyway,
I'm
so
talking.
what's everybody drinking? We'll start with Bim Jean.
My
Benjigo.
avatar. I'm drinking my avatar.
Drinking your avatars,
Oh,
pamplemousse.
God. LaCroix. Fucking bullshit.
Ample mouse.
Pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse.
All right, pamplemousse. Oh! What's Lee got here? He's got from Church Brewing. Is that in Nova Scotia?
Yeah. It's in Wolfville, bitches.
Wolfville.
Congregation Pilsner.
Oh my god, I'm so
Let's hear
jealous.
from BF Nowhere. Actually, I know where Wolfville is. Around the 10th has got. The fuck is that shit?
This is from Block 3. This is called Noon on a Weekday. It's an American Pale Ale, 5%. Got this from Jamie.
Ooh.
Basement Broham.
Shout
Right.
out.
Oh shit!
Shout out, yo.
Ash is back, and we don't have another room spot.
Oh, no.
All right,
and
and
kick the guy off who has no camera.
Yay for StreamYard.
all right, here we go. Fair enough. Hey Ash,
Oh, who got booted?
Ewart. He doesn't have a camera.
Sorry, Ewart.
No.
All right,
Fair
so
enough,
and what else do we? Gee, what are you drinking?
I finished my last beer. I have to go to bed soon, but
Ewart left.
Oh,
dude.
midget, like Pepsi, whatever.
So,
Good luck.
Jesus, kick him out of the thing already.
I drank a lot at the
Ewart has to come back first.
Castle Brewery
You're
before,
probably mad at me
before
right
showing
now.
up. I drank a lot today, but before this.
I'm drinking. I'll show you everybody what's on. What I'm drinking right now.
Whoa. Sorry.
I'm drinking. I'm finishing off my McDonald's decaf coffee that I bought, and I put
Kick
a shot
him
of
out.
Liquor Man's in it.
Kick him out.
I might as well urinate in your mouth after drinking
I
coffee.
got like this much left. I've had this bottle for like 2 years.
Jeez.
What?
I forgot.
That lasted me like that. Last time I reviewed that, it lasted me like a week, and that's it.
That's
Yeah, it's not bad. Redbeard, what are you drinking?
I'm kind of in the same boat as you guys. I'm finishing off a bottle of Dr. Pepper.
Well,
then I'm gonna
kick
crack
him
open a
out.
beer.
Pick them out.
What the fuck?
Man, get some fucking beer.
Hey, Redbeard, get some fucking beer.
I'm gonna. I got
I
beer.
can't trust fucking Key's review now because he pre-drank before we did fucking beer analysis. Totally ruined his palate. I don't know what he really thinks about Bush. I don't even think he knows what he thinks about Bush Ice. It's just tainted now,
Usually-
man.
They usually all taste the same, unless they ate fish or something. I don't know.
Oh man, no.
Well, even Lee says, "Oh,
Ooh.
seeds,
There we go.
toilet
Put that
seeds
back up there,
smells
Ash.
like
What is that?
cinnamon."
See, keep Ashley in here. He's actually drinking beer, man.
Drink beer all the time.
Beer man? What's a
It is
beer man
it
taste like?
is a beer review channel.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Just saying.
Some people have forgotten that.
well, technically,
Or-
whiskey is made from
Vinyl.
malts, and malt's the same thing they make beer with. It's like beer, except for the cheers
called
were nice
malted
beer
channel.
chuggers. He says.
Pop is carbonated like beer, kind of.
Papa's cover.
Warm ice beer chuggers.
Hey, I have beer.
Goddamn.
I have beer sitting here. I got a 6-month-old IPA.
I'm gonna grab beer right now.
So what are your youngest beers in your cellar right now, eh?
Why did you wait so long to drink Twin Pines?
I don't know. I was going to do a review of
I
it.
liked
and
it. I
Forgot.
liked it. It's good.
Oh well.
Any Canadian beer news? No? Bueller?
Canadian beer news.
Oh.
I suppose that's a mantle that we'll have to pick up at some point when Joe comes back.
Yeah,
From the dead?
Resurrect the dead? It's impossible. What is
Mm.
it? Necromancy?
Joe is not
101?
Jesus Christ. Or is he?
Or is he? Beer Jesus. Beezus.
Average Jehovah.
Joseph. He's Joseph.
Joseph.
My cousin in Kenville just got their power back. Nice.
Oh, that's good.
Anybody else try the Bench Brewing Company, the Simcoe Grove Dry Hop? I don't know why it was sour. Oh, it's just that sour. Fuck,
Yep.
that was weird. Weird.
It's all right. It's pretty good.
That was weird. It's weird. It's okay. It's weird. It's okay that it's weird.
I wouldn't say
Collective
it's
arts
weird.
lunch money.
For me with sours, it's either there's no in between. It's either I really like it or I could just do without. There's not even a happy medium for me. Sour beers could be my palate. I don't know. I know. We're getting into the fall with the Oktoberfest and the pumpkin beers and the porters and the stouts. So that's what I'm looking forward to now. I'm kind of getting past the ice
like
cream.
it's something we could do beer analysis 101 with the same stuff as you guys. Because I mean, I get all kinds of local stuff, but I don't get the same shit you guys get.
Send it out, Nick. Send it out.
I'm trying to make up for my no ABV pop that I was drinking with a high ABV beer.
Oh, there you
Too
go.
late.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
I had
That's
that
pretty
one
fresh.
last week.
I don't have Greg here, but I would suggest somebody, if I can get baby Greg, to send me a paranormal or something.
Wait, what do you want?
Paranormal.
Yeah, one of those Flying Monkeys paranormals. We could do that for Halloween.
It's funny. This showed up, but that
Really?
friggin' killer cupcake panda still hasn't shown up here.
Yeah, you're not missing much on that one.
I want to try it.
I know. Oh no, yeah, absolutely try it. But
Wow, this I don't recall this smelling this good last time.
it smells like a legit pumpkin pie.
It smells amazing.
Oh,
Yep.
Nick, my dad got me 2 beers at that place you sent me by message or whatever. I told him it was like New Brunswick.
Well, which part of New Brunswick was it? I'm trying to remember that conversation.
It's like a fucking small house. It's like a brewery. You forgot last time, but he got me 2 cans from that place.
He
It's
got
like a super small brewery. It's like, you sent me that.
Brasser de Côte, is that it? To the Côte? Or Retro?
Probably retro, I think.
Fist
Was
de
it,
Wa?
was it Moosehead?
Brasserie Le Moosehead.
You said near Mason.
No, that's far away from that place.
From Mississippi.
How do you say
Just
moose
being
in French?
okay.
Original?
How do you spell it? Let's try that.
It's almost like original.
Yeah, I'm not sure which brewery you're talking about there, Guy, unless it was retro or I haven't even had anything retro yet.
I think it's retro. Probably. It's like, oh, get a beer from New Brunswick, bring it to Nick's place. You can try a beer from New Brunswick.
You can try a beer from New Brunswick that you brought with you on your way through.
Yeah, it's Originale. Original.
Or KNUCKLE. Yes.
Originale. Okay, Original.
Original.
So
Original.
Moosehead will be tight
Orange
Original.
Makes no sense.
I don't know.
I don't English.
Well, it's closer
We-
to Latin,
we
so
sent me a
it's
message while
slightly
ago
less
asking-
retarded.
You sent me a message a while ago asking what those
Fuck, this is-
pepperonis were called. The pepperoni called?
Pepperonis? Here, there, Cheval.
Cup and jar. No, I got pepperonis downstairs. Mm-hmm.
No, Nick only has the real pepperonis.
Eric, this is a beer that really. Sorry, I just saw Eric's message there. And yeah, this is a super solid beer. It's one of those beers you see all the time, and whenever you pick it up, you sort of wonder why you didn't pick it up before more often. It's very.
I prefer my beers liquid. I don't like them solid.
Yeah, that's true.
Wackity. Bass solo.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on now.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm just mesmerized by his Lee sunglasses. Right
I wear my sunglasses
Glasses at night so I can watch you even breathe your soul.
Officer
Light.
Lee. Officer Russell.
Don't switch the blade on the guy in shades. Oh no.
Oh, future's so bright. I gotta wear them.
I'm here to put out your firebush. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Heard there was a fire here, man.
I heard that redhead has.
I heard
fire.
somebody was flaming around here.
Sing YMCA. Never mind.
No.
Randomly, if Lee had like a bit of a thick mohawk thing going on, you know, I reference he'd look a bit like the lead singer from Sabaton. Or some
Oh,
sunglasses.
fuck off!
Yeah,
fuck off with
shut up.
Sabaton
Shut up.
already.
Stop
God
Stop
damn
sucking
it!
their dicks,
We'll
man.
have to kick him off the channel.
When did Chris Peters get in here?
That band sucks.
Slipknotaton.
I don't care if they have great
Megatron.
production values for their fucking
Megatron.
videos and then they sing about fucking history. They suck. They're just so generic.
I think they're
terrible.
great. You're welcome to your opinion.
Megatron.
Yeah. Megatron's all right when he's a robot, and then he becomes a gun. He becomes the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah, how does he go from being such a big robot and then he transforms into something so small?
It's not that. It's that, oh, look at me go. I need somebody to now pick me up and use me because I can't do anything. I'm a gun. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Nice.
And his gun is on his fucking arm when he's just in robot form is so much bigger and more powerful.
And
What the
cannon.
fuck's going on?
A fucking arm cannon.
Yeah.
And then he turns into
It's
like,
like
a
the
fucking,
sight of the gun, like
yeah.
There goes my childhood.
It's because he's got a secret gay relationship with Soundwave. He only trusts Soundwave to shoot.
I
look how
don't trust
dinky that construction is and how easy that looks to break. And believe me, it is easy to break.
Hold
My
me,
brother-
Soundwave. Hold me.
Fuck.
It's
My-
not gay if it's a flashlight.
It's not
They're just
gay if
saying-
it's a gun in your hand.
Soundwave and Megatron was the first gay relationship I saw on
It
TV.
totally was.
Megatron. My brother had got Megatron for Christmas in like 1985 or something like that, and he had it for a day. He put it up on top of the dresser. I bumped into the dresser, and broke his arm off like the day he got it. So my brother had Megatron for about a couple hours when we were kids.
So when you're saying that Soundwave would be like, okay,
Well,
Ravage,
no, I'm just talking
come
about
on
at a
out.
very
He
young
was
age.
actually
I
talking
defeated
about
Megatron. At a very young age, I defeated Megatron.
You
What was that, Chris? What were you saying?
When
Ravage.
Soundwave was ejecting Ravage, he was actually ravaging Megatron with a little bit of rumble
Mm-hmm.
with his laser beak. I'm done.
Yes.
Laserbeak.
Wow.
That's Lee's new name, Laserbeak.
Laserbeak.
You can fuck right off. That's not my new name. You don't get to fucking decide.
You don't get
Is
to make
Ewart
that-
still in
you
the
don't get to
background?
make that prime choice.
Hey, is Ewart still in the background right now? Or is that-
No, Ewart left because look, Greg's here, but we can't add him. He's got no camera. Oh, there he is.
I forgot I photoshopped Lee as a God of War.
Yeah, you did. I saw
A
that
while
picture.
Back in if
That's-
when
I'm sure you saw it, but that's a while back.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
That's
Can
when
Nick still talk while he's in the background or no?
No.
No,
That's so stupid.
nope.
better that way.
It's,
Really,
yeah,
when you
right.
think
it's,
about
it's StreamYard being stupid, and you can only have 6 people in here at once. We usually
Well, the host should be able to have all the people on and still be able to use audio and talk.
Would make sense, wouldn't it? Hi, Nick.
I got
God.
Oh, that's
I got a duck
That's-
nose.
hi, Greg.
Greg and his stuffed dog. That's getting really unhealthy, man.
Yeah.
that's
Is
the
there
best one.
anything about my lifestyle that's ever been healthy?
You this is your chance right now. You can throw that thing off the fucking balcony, dude. Like, you can just get it out of your
This
life
one's good
before
too.
Random thought,
before
Nick.
it
Go,
reanimates
in
and
your
kills
life.
you.
Reanimates.
If we ran the audio for this through Discord, we could potentially use like audio from as many people as we want, and still just keep the 6 people in here thing. It could work, I think. Like I use Discord when I'm live streaming YouTube, and people can come in there and they're live there with me, just their audio.
I don't
So
think
we
it
could
would be-
all get into a Discord channel and run it through there.
Oh,
pretty
sure. Trying to get back in.
Don't have
We
Discord.
don't have any room for him.
Well, Discord takes 2 seconds to get.
That one's
I'm
funny
washing
too.
my hair.
Oh shit.
And you're done.
I have that
Fuck, this
problem
beer is
too. I have that problem too. Like the amount of time I spend washing my fucking hair every goddamn day. It's just exhausting, really. Like it fucking. Holy shit! I just want to move to fucking Nunavut or some shit and fucking escape my life. It's just.
Listen,
I feel like having longish hair wouldn't even be like I wash this every day, but it doesn't take that long.
You don't wash that every day.
Fuck you! I don't wash this every
You
day.
don't. Look at
Fuck
you.
you.
You don't watch.
Fuck you.
Slovenly bastard.
Can you-
You
can
don't
you-
fucking watch.
can you iron that
I
for me
like-
one day and have it straight? It'd be awesome.
What
I've
about,
never
like,
tried
condition-
straightening it.
Do you put like conditioner in it to soften it?
I used beard shampoo and then beard oil.
Oh, the oil. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
You need to fucking just braid it Viking style and
You-
fucking like it, or it'd be
I
awesome.
tried braiding it. I think last time we were in a live stream. It's not quite long enough yet.
Got to get yourself some beads, man. Some fucking
Yes.
beads, so like you can whip people in the fucking face.
Attention, everyone. The dog is gone.
Oh, you didn't
Awesome.
have to throw it off the fucking balcony.
Ah, I'm just kidding. It's back.
Oh Jesus! See, and if Redbeard got like his beard really well beaded, next time he's going down on a chick, he's also got anal beads right there in position.
Oh, see that? That is genius. That is genius. Oh, there's my face. Yeah, that really is genius. And then you can put the
Jesus.
pop. You can pop them in while she's orgasming. She won't even notice. And then when you leave, you just rip them all out, and hopefully you don't cause the internal bleeding.
Do you think Greg's neighbors downstairs have nightmares every time he's online?
they just hope he doesn't come down.
They're just like, oh my god, he's gone again. He's getting drunk.
There we go.
Greg will eventually become the creepy, crazy old man who lives in the top floor, and it's just like no one speaks of that crazy old man who lives in the top floor of a stuffed dog. They just leave him alone.
I'm not on the top. I'm not on the top floor. There's 4 floors
No,
above me.
eventually you'll move up there because the neighbors will demand get him the fuck away from us, and then there'll be
Martha.
stories. There'll be stories
Martha.
about that creepy old man with his long fingernails and his phantom dog that if you listen close enough you can hear it howl.
Also, he likes to masturbate off the balcony sometimes.
Oh,
Hey, Martha, it's the
I-
guy upstairs making the dog talk again.
I like to bring a new way of making it rain.
that's gross.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would be
come on.
that would be the worst thing to ever have happen. Walking down the fucking street, like it's so bad.
Let me tell you what you should do, Greg. You
I got
should-
shit
you
on by
put
a bird
you
one
should put a
time.
harness on it. Listen, Greg.
It's
should put a
it's like
harness on
that.
dog.
It's like that scene from Silence of the Lambs where
Oh yeah,
Sharice-
yeah. I can smell your cunt, and he flings it at him.
What Greg should do is he should put a harness on that dog,
No, that
lower,
dog's wrong.
lower it down in front of the other person below them's window, and just freak the shit out of them
That'd be funny.
with a
There's a
Jason
lot-
mask
there's-
on the dog.
There's a lot of things you can do with that stuff, Doug.
Hey, look, it's the top of your head, or it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a chance to get a word in there. Didn't even try. So
Yeah.
You're just
I
a
know.
crusty old fuck. No offense, Ewart. I love you.
hey, Nick, you want to take that comment down? Maybe, possibly. That's been
Yeah,
up
I've
for the whole
noticed.
time.
Noticed it's been there for a while.
Nobody's ready yet.
And Nick, do some goddamn admin work already.
I can't.
I have, like,
I have to
everything-
leave to let other people in because StreamYard won't let you have 8 people in here, even though we have 8 people. We'd love to have 8 people on our chat, but we can't do it because StreamYard, you kind of suck in this department.
What-
really?
when's
We have 8
Google,
people?
when's
Who
Google
else do we
coming
have?
out with their one?
I don't think they are.
Has there been any update on that front? Anybody looked into the
I
well?
don't know.
I'll look it up.
Didn't somebody find an article last time that said it was October-ish? It's coming up. Eric Gilbert said
well, yeah,
I
but
have
there's-
like everything that I have had from Anger. Only brewery I can say that about. Nick, please take it down.
Which is a lie because we all know that he loves everything from Flame.
Fucking finally.
He left.
Oh,
This time.
Fucking bitch, Nick.
Fuck. Oh, well, in that case, I can let Greg in.
No.
Hi.
No, I love how you cut him off. No, that was good.
Nick, are you going to ask me what I'm drinking?
Jesus.
What are you drinking, Greg?
Or are you going to cut me off? Or let me
Fucking
talk?
Omni Polo.
Oh no, not the raspberry NER.
What are you? What are you drinking?
Nice.
There we go. What are you drinking, Ewart?
All right. No. I want to catch up. You know, Carrie, you're saying you wash that thing, your beard every day.
Yes.
You know how I know you're gay?
How do you know I'm gay?
You order a hot dog with no bun.
That was fucking great. That was so good. I hope Redbeard like stabs fucking Yorton in his sleep sometime.
You already knows Redbeard's gay because he sucked his dick.
Wow.
That wouldn't make me gay.
Also, I'm having a raspberry Nera. An area, however you pronounce it.
Aniara.
Having a raspberry areola.
Wow.
That would be tasty.
Wow. Gee, he just comes in, drops
Visceral.
some bombs and leaves. Next busy is this power dumps. Must be.
Powered up time.
Like power dumps my power move.
Hey, speaking of power, there's some raw power right there.
Oh, there we go. All right. See?
There
That's
we
what-
go.
And there's Megatron
Thank you.
transform. He pain in the ass to transform.
Why do you have mini Transformers? What the? How old are you?
Investing. I wish I had them.
Yeah.
They're not many
I don't have
Transformers,
any.
they're GoBots.
I wish I had many
They're
Transformers.
not GoBots.
Those are not GoBots.
Like 15 years ago, they came out with a series of world's smallest Transformers, so I bought Optimus and Megatron.
Oh, those are like newer.
How many did they make?
They're newer, but they came out like 15 years
Trash.
How many different ones were there?
ago. Quite a few. They had like the Jets and a couple, like the Lamborghini was it Sideswipe or something.
Cool. I remember
I feel
like
I feel like such a-
McDonald's and shit used to have like Transformers you could get for like the treat of the week, whatever the hell, and the Happy Meal type stuff. And there
That
was
was
some
the
deep.
80s.
You got some decent toys at McDonald's.
Well, these were Japanese. I had to buy them out of Japan, but they were like $30 at the time or something.
Jesus Christ.
I think I bought. I can't remember. I bought them 15 years ago.
If they were still, if they were still in their packaging, I bet they actually might be worth something. Maybe.
Are you buying Ninja Stars now too, Nick? Or what?
Do you have a samurai sword? Like, do
No,
you
I
have a
don't have
samurai sword?
Are you gonna have like a Garfield made out of fucking the petrified wood painted white too, or what?
I will tell you one
what
thing.
about-
They have your favorite Transformer Soundwave in a mini.
That's
Hey,
pretty
Nick,
cool.
what about
Lord.
what about a new white suit or a costume for every other day?
What?
How about
How small? How
Dude,
small?
you're buying.
How
garbage,
small
man.
is the
What are you
tape
doing?
for that motherfucker? That's like tiny. That's got to be this. Does he actually work?
Well, it's not
Like
actually
the bigger one does?
It just sort of.
Well, yeah. They actually, I believe you can actually eject the thing and put the tape inside them.
Yeah, but does it actually? I remember the actual guy. You could like actually
No, it
record and
won't
stuff.
work.
No, you couldn't.
What? The one my buddy
Master
had. Yeah, you
Blaster.
could. The tapes actually worked and they played, and you could record
Master
stuff. on
Blaster.
it.
The original Soundwave. I have an original Soundwave. He doesn't play tapes. It's the exact same size as a microcassette, but they don't play tapes.
Yeah, you're thinking of like Teddy Ruxpin.
No, I'm not thinking of Teddy Ruxpin. I
Nick,
did have
you
one.
better
of
not
them.
have a fucking Teddy Ruxpin. Like, I'm telling
He's
you.
gonna
No.
pull his Teddy
I'm going to
Ruxpin
unfriend
out.
you.
I don't even know where
Yeah.
my alcohol is.
Excuse
Like,
me while I
my
whip you
God.
out.
I used to have
I'm a pathetic man child, but I feel like a fucking super adult right now. Like fucking.
Lee, have you got to
Straight
the
up.
episode of
You
Venture
need to
Brothers
watch
with Teddy
this.
Ruxpin yet?
I haven't watched fucking Venture Brothers in like 3 years, dude.
This came out more recently than that. Like they take like 2 years to get a season out. So
Yeah, I know. Like I haven't watched Venture Brothers in a while. I have to get back
No.
to it.
no worries. There's an episode with they put it on with Teddy Ruxpin. You could put whatever tape you wanted, and he'd still move his mouth. So it was kind of funny. And yeah,
Thanks,
it's-
masturbating.
Apparently, the original Teddy Ruxpins, you couldn't record on those tapes unless you broke like the fucking little copy tab or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
Well, they-
Speaking
I-
of Teddy, like look at that fucking stuffed dog there. That thing probably just talks on its own. You don't need to fucking put a tape
You
up
put
to
it.
that.
There's an actual tape recorder in it.
In my mind, it
Roof,
talks to me all the time.
It's like Norman Bates and his mother right now. It's like Greg's probably got like a life-size dog costume he dresses up in. No, mother, no!
Well, if it makes you feel better, I have a real cat that's lying over there.
Jesus, that cat must be
yeah, but-
like, what the fuck, dude?
Actually, my
Hey,
wife,
Nick, you
my
fucked up the
wife,
stream
my
yard
wife
again.
likes
I
to
can't
take the
hear
pictures
Greg.
of the cat and the dog together.
Oh my god,
The cat's lying over there.
what a
You
horror show!
never tell.
Like, that's just But that's
you
gonna-
told me,
that-
Greg.
What's that?
That
No,
whole
I can't.
that whole stuffed dog thing, that's going to end badly. I feel like it's going to go in a weird direction.
No, what's going to happen is I'm going to get.
Oh, I
another
can hear him now.
bulldog. I'm going to get another bulldog shortly, and then the new bulldog will probably tear apart the stuffed animal.
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a few stains on that stuffed dog.
Yeah, I was
before
gonna say he's
that.
probably gonna try and fuck the first.
Jesus.
Got semen stains. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's
Come
what I
on, man.
He didn't say that.
White.
Yeah, no one was going there.
I meant like spilled beer on it or something.
Or
but-
We already
Yeah.
established that on the, like other semen goes off the balcony for Greg. So
That's true. Most semen goes out of the balcony. Definitely not to my wife because I don't want babies. Because those of you with kids realize how shitty they are.
My
I
love.
realize,
my
no,
daughter.
hold on. I realize how shitty other people's babies are.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone assumes their kids aren't shitty, but your kids are just as
No,
shitty.
no. Well,
And also, imagine being
Kind of a
born
valid
into a
point.
family where dad and mom talk to a stuffed dog. Like, that's no.
To be fair,
there are worse
actually talk
families to
about
get born into, probably. It's not
or
that
or,
bad.
or mom and dad have like fucking Lego pirate ships or fucking mini Transformers and shit like that. I don't know.
Hey man, these light Lego pirate ships would be given to my kids if I had them eventually.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm sure they can't wait.
The
If
fuck
that-
you would.
I wait till
They're
they're
glued together.
not when
You
they're
would,
like
you
little
would
kids.
fight your children.
Not at all. Not at
You
all.
would beat your children if they touch those things.
You
No,
spike
but if
his
they were
child
if they
like
were
a
so
football.
young, then yeah. But once they got to the whatever age that I felt like they would
Very young.
No, I'm
Yeah.
calling bullshit. I'm
Dude.
calling bullshit.
call what you want. I totally would.
Calling bullshit. You
Because-
consider those investments. You would not let your kids touch
I
them.
absolutely don't. I haven't taken good enough care of these for them to be worth anything.
Okay, we have to put this to the test. We have to find out. Go impregnate someone. We'll check back in 10 years.
Yeah.
All right.
10 years from now, I want.
All right, dude.
Oh.
Listen, you have Ashley Sexton's consent. You don't need the individual consent of the person. That's how math works.
Well, some hot chick on the street actually said it's okay. And then yeah, that.
Oh,
I don't think it works like that.
No, trust me. Ashley Sexton is the consent god.
Well, there'd be a hell of a thing if I said Ashley said it's okay, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't. Well, fair enough." And
Odds are she has a girlfriend whose name is Ashley, so that makes sense.
it is a common enough name in the world for girls and guys. I've known a few male Ashleys.
It's much more a male name in like
Carrie?
England.
More than Carrie.
I've known one male Ashley in my life before this Ashley, and he was a black guy.
Ooh.
That's just the point I'm making.
Why'd you have to make it about race, dude? What the fuck's going on now?
Exactly.
I just
we were talking
I'm
about
just
genders.
making, I'm
and
just
also
making
you
you
brought it up.
aware.
I've never met another Ewert before.
This coming from the guy,
No,
Greg, the
Jordan
guy
is a stupid name.
this coming from Greg, the guy that got an erection every time he heard Ashley's name before he found out he was the guy.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I should
Well,
go back and listen.
when you think about it, Ashley has like the perfect female porn star name, like Ashley Sexton. Like that should be a Pornhub. Like there must be someone on Pornhub named that, right? Like
Oh yeah,
Somewhere.
for sure.
Somewhere.
For
There's
sure.
money to be.
I'm
to be made off
googling
of
it right now.
There's got to be money to be made off of it.
It's not googling it; it's hubbing it.
Oh, that's the vernacular. You use it enough, so you
Booping it?
I don't know. I just made it up, but I can't hear Nick.
hubbing it. Yeah,
His audio.
it's like the McDonald's logo there. It's like I'm hubbing it, you know, kind of thing.
P Hub.
I can't go out tonight. I'm gonna stay home, and I'm hubbing it.
P Hub and chill.
Mhm.
I'm lining up for chicken.
Lining up for chicken.
Oh wow, that was fucking pathetic.
That's
Like
right.
racist chicken.
Those fucking who even cares about that shit? It's just like, oh my god, you're lining up for fucking that shit. Like that's just sad.
That was
Like
tasty. It was only $20. I lined up with a bunch of my friends at work. It was fun.
I would like to try Chick-fil-A and like that Popeye sandwich that's apparently so good.
I went to Popeyes today because I saw the thing and I needed a bite to eat after work today. And I said, well, I'll go to Popeyes and check out their competition. They don't have it in Canada. They don't have the same chicken sandwich that's going crazy in the States. So
Oh, really?
no.
You know what's the really funny thing about the whole lineup? I wish I had taken a photo of this. Right across the street, there was some Asian restaurant that had opened up. It had a big grand opening sign that didn't have a single person in it, and you could just see the owner from across the street looking through the window like, "Fuck you!"
I can only imagine like one of those like just fucking malnourished Ethiopian kids, if they actually got on the internet and saw this shit, what they would think about our culture. Like, we deserve to die. All of us deserve to fucking die. Like, our country deserves to be burnt in flames. Our culture deserves to be wiped out from the earth, because one of the biggest fucking social events is a bunch of fucking stupid white people lining up in front of a fucking Chick-fil-A.
That's not true. That's not true. There were black
Fucking
people in line.
horrific.
There
It's
were
fucking
Asian
horrific.
people in line. There were people of all races in line, Lee. Don't be racist.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Everyone can enjoy it. Everyone can enjoy it.
It's more to do with like impoverished country versus what we.
We're all monsters.
You
We're
know
all
what,
fucking
though?
monsters.
We're all clamoring against the latest chicken fucking place when these
Some
guys
Ethiopian takes a sword to my throat. It's like, yeah, you do you, Bo, because it's like fucking, I deserve it.
But you know what? I know you guys don't really follow Toronto news, but the day that it opened, there was the LGBT protesters there. What they did is they laid down in front of the entrance, so everyone was still lined up for it. And in order to enter the restaurant, you had to step over the lying down LGBT protesters.
Wow.
So I'm just like, that is the ultimate. Just in Toronto, it's like foodies versus protesters. Like, why not?
That's crazy.
But some
Silly.
impoverished countries in Africa, they have to wait in line for food as well. So
So
they have
just
to
how we
wait in
are.
line.
Just how we are in Toronto.
just
We're
saying,
choosing to wait in the line.
just saying.
We could just go to like one of 1,000 other places. They're like, no, this is where the food is. This is where we have. It's like that in water. Same thing.
Go ahead, eat a bag of rice.
It's fucking horrible.
We get to stand in line for the privilege to have diarrhea shits 2 hours later. Fucking Ethiopians don't eat enough where they can even shit.
I feel like one chicken sandwich wouldn't. Although I don't know, I've never been to Chick-fil-A.
I had two.
Maybe.
I had a regular and a spicy. I would, especially for you, Redbeard, recommend the spicy.
Nice. Have you diarrhea shit yet?
I had a bit of a stomach ache, but I had a lychee. What are those things? Bubble tea after that. So I have the feeling the mixture didn't work so well.
Weird.
But I didn't have diarrhea. Just regular poop.
I went to McDonald's for the first time in a while today. It was all right.
So wait a minute, you went to Chick-fil-A, Greg, and then you went gay and got fucking lychee tea? So what just happened?
What is wrong with you, Chris? What is wrong with you that having that to drink makes him gay? What is wrong in your head?
You know how I know you're gay?
You know how I know you're gay?
Bubble tea, bitch.
My God.
All right, I wanted to pop in and show this because I thought it was funny, but somebody combined Michael Bolton and John Bolton together.
Oh my God.
That's interesting.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful fucking mullet.
Hey, Nick, you know how I know you're gay?
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, there we go. That's how Nick knows you're gay. Fuck you, York.
Leave, I like him.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I don't know. York claims to be gay, not to be gay, but I just saw him suck Nick's dick.
As Nick throws
See,
Greg out of the panel.
StreamYard has a couple kind of funny uses, obviously, but
Yeah, well, yeah.
if you could still
I
do
wouldn't do
all this
this so
stuff.
willy-nilly. Like, I hate the fact like I have to cut somebody out.
I gotta keep.
I
dodging
love
this
it. I
fucking
just
duck.
wish you would cut Redbeard out more often.
I know. It's
There
like
we go.
there needs to be fair and equal rotation.
There we go. The king has spoken.
Well,
Thing is,
maybe
like,
StreamYard should do that. Maybe StreamYard should have
Here's
a
the thing.
rotation.
Well, yeah,
If
it's
we're
almost like they should do this thing where when somebody's talking, they should have them in the foreground while everybody else is in the back.
Hey, it's just chat roulette, just like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Without all the nudity.
Hello.
Or lack
Things
of.
like, I can see Redbeard's like that look in he's got in the background that we singled him out, even though everybody's been getting singled out tonight.
Oh, Lee singled me out. He's a bastard.
Yeah,
Oh, there
we go.
You deserved
Happens
it.
to Lee every once in a while, just not for very long because we like Lee.
No, we don't.
What can I say, man?
I just noticed his name.
Eyeglasses McCool.
Iglesias.
Listen,
I
Iglesias McCool.
You just ruined it.
It's weird.
Listen, I don't like Lee, but god damn it, I respect him. So he deserves to be. On
Hey,
this.
it's feelings mutual, brother.
That's right.
I don't like or respect you, so.
Gotta respect the king.
Although a lot less respect though.
What? Greg gets that
Well, that's
pissed
fine.
off.
Fair. That's fair.
I respect your lifestyle. The fact that you can have all these road hookers and you don't leave a trail of bodies, even though you're clearly a fucking serial killer. You've definitely got something going on.
You can't make it too easy, man.
All right, I'm gonna go grab.
Eventually,
something
it'll get
Canadian.
caught up with me.
Like I eventually look forward to seeing like season 87 of Mindhunter where they fucking finally profile you and then like
It's fine.
I'll be back.
Oh, he's around the tent now. I just noticed his name too. That's funny.
we'll all find out BTK has nothing on Ewart Reeves.
Who?
The fucking
They're like a kind of
the ditch fuck killer or whatever the fuck his fucking call sign will be.
Wasn't BTK like a fucking rap group or something like that a while back?
Bind, torture, kill was his. The BTK killer. Dennis Rader.
I remember some weird Canadian. I think they were a Canadian like rapish group when I was younger. That might have been called BTK.
No, they killed a bunch of people too, probably.
Maybe.
Bunch of murderers.
I'm curious right now.
They were copycats.
I think they had like at least one song that BTK Killer. What about band?
I don't know about that, Red. I don't know.
BTK band is one of the things. They're called It was Birth Through Knowledge was what they stood for.
Sounds lame.
It does.
Sounds like a Christian rap band.
Yeah, totally Christian.
I'm just trying to see like what the fuck.
Rebirth through eternal knowledge.
Through
What?
Jesus. Praise Jesus. God.
Happy
Jesus is a good. He's a good guy. I like him.
The big J. Yeah.
With
The big J.
Jesus?
The big J.
J-Man. J-Man.
What? What?
What?
Is that coming from Greg?
Is that
He's
Greg
got, a
yelling
fucking,
at Agnes?
he's got a fucking domestic going on over there.
Yeah, someone's gonna go flying over that fucking balcony real quick.
So messed
And it's not going to be the dog.
Can you imagine?
I'm
This is the
tired of
night
shit.
where it all
Everyone's
went
in
down.
Oh, so
Hey, Nick,
would
Greg's about to have her bent over the railing and not in the fun way.
so you guys have Bush today?
Yeah. Bush
Bush
Ice.
is nice to-
Another can of it.
Yeah.
Really, for a 12 pack, it's not bad. But I mean, it all depends on what your standards are.
You had to buy a 12 pack of it?
I had to buy a 12 pack. But, it's not bad for something to drink.
Hey, listen, I went through a period in my life where I drank Milwaukee's Best voluntarily. So
Dude.
Mm.
That is. It's again, like it's not like the guy that was living behind me in the other apartment thing, Laker Ice. Laker Ice and like Old English and Colt 45 and just the number of he was in there for I think maybe 2 months. And the number of fucking empties. I got like $60
It's like
worth of empties when I brought it back.
wow.
Because he just
it's
left them
all Laker Ice, just like Andrew Watts.
all Laker Ice, but again, like some Colt 45 and Old English and like bottles of cheap whiskey and cheap vodka and just
fuck, the return's
big
worth more
bottles.
than the fucking full can.
So
just
he
fucking
lived there for a few months and then
yeah. Well, he lived there. He lived there like he was working. Like we hired him on because I worked with him before in a kitchen. He's kind of a friend of mine, and I didn't know he had this much of an issue. And we hired him on, and we were doing a job in Sudbury, and he was still kind of. I think had been working for maybe a couple weeks at this point, and he was living in the back apartment there. And during the job, I worked with a van and trailer, the pressure washer in the trailer.
Yep.
And there's a big water tank in the trailer, and the water tank has kind of these like feet that are built into it, and then the water tank's circular, and like this kind of cubby hole almost underneath it.
Okay.
And as I went to the trailer to get something, and I turned around to go out, and I look down, and I see a can sitting kind of in the cubby hole, and I'm like, what? And I grab it. It's a can of Laker Ice. It's cold, and it's like open and like still basically full. I'm like, really? So I take it, and I went and dumped it. And then didn't that was that, and didn't say anything. And a little while earlier when he first. What the hell happened?
He's posing for a photo.
Nice. When he first,
Agnes. Hi, Agnes.
when he had first moved in.
Hi. Put your mic closer to your mouth so you're not screaming, please. Thanks.
I would scream.
Wow, that
regardless.
could be taken a different way.
Oh,
Listen, it just means
we're
it
used
just
to
means,
great screaming.
I'm still gonna scream regardless.
it just means
Hold
he's
it,
drunk.
hold
It
it
means
closer
gets
to
loud.
your mouth so you're not screaming.
You're
Isn't that the
podcasting,
opposite?
so it's okay to see your microphone when you're.
I feel like we got a glimpse into the sex glove life right now. Like that's something that's probably commonly said.
You're used to seeing it snowball, huh?
Oh, there are some. Well, I mean, not so much us, but there are some women that are just fucking. My God, I'm coming! Yeah, think about that next time you're trying to push for a woman.
Great.
This Twin Pines isn't that bad. Like even though
Oh,
it's like 6 months
hashtag
old.
remember the twins.
It probably would have been better 5 months ago instead of
Yeah,
6.
well, probably yeah.
Oh, so you're having twin
Yeah,
pines.
I got it when it was like 2 months old. So
That was quite good. That was a
it
really
really,
good
the pine grapefruit kind of it really reminds me of like
Like a what?
next week's beer, the Propeller IPA. What the
So
fuck?
what if they have that available? I
I
want
try.
more.
Harg. I try to click on one thing on StreamYard. It won't click. It just left Greg up in there on the screen.
Yeah, leave me up there. I'll just be
Oh.
the man.
Hold on. Yeah, Chris is back.
Oh, hello.
You can all pay attention to Chris now.
I'm I just changed over to Lake of Bays Brewing's Peach Paradise Peach Milkshake IPA.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
And I haven't even had a sip yet.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, it's yeah, it's all right.
underwhelming.
I was like, hit and miss. But I have a question, guys. Okay, so we're having a problem with more than 6 people on here. Now, if someone was to start StreamYard and then share their screen,
We've been
would
over
that not
this.
be able to have
Inception.
more than one
we
person?
want to have StreamYard Inception. Someone's got to figure it out. Though.
So if Red Bar, say for example, Redbeard starts a StreamYard stream, and 2 of us or 3 of us go over there, and then Nick shares it on his, and you share Nick's on yours screen, would that work?
I don't know. Like I said, like I'm pretty sure muting this whole thing and having everybody run their mic through Discord
There was something we could
so
do.
that everybody's voices can always be heard by everybody, kind of thing. I think that would probably work.
That's the things I think about while I'm
It
having
wouldn't give
guacamole.
it wouldn't give the ability to have more people visible, but you'd still be able to hear the people that are in the side chat, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what most people do now. Like either they're running StreamYard or they're running like OBS and they're piping Discord through it or whatever, right?
Because you can share screens and have sound, right? So
Yeah.
I am using OBS right now. I always
You can't stream and at the same time jump over to someone else's fucking stream and talk. Like you can't do that. YouTube won't let you do that.
Well, that's the thing, and you need, if you have more than one camera hooked up to your computer, you could maybe do something like that. But once an application takes control of your camera, generally no other application can then access your camera at the same time.
YouTube is super invasive as far as like controlling your camera and all that shit. Like actually, like Twitch, StreamYard, all that stuff. It's just OBS, put in your stream key, you're done, good. But if you're going through fucking YouTube, it's like you got to jump through about 18 fucking different hoops before you even can get a fucking stream going. So
No, not with the new beta, whatever live stream thing that I've been using works really well. And it's just like enter your info and make sure you're streaming and stuff. And yeah, it works really well. It's pretty awesome. I like it.
But if you want multiple people on your fucking
Again, YouTube doesn't have that. Like the whole Hangouts Connect. Hangouts still exists. We could go on there and have 10 people, but not be online on YouTube for whatever stupid reason because they severed that tie. But Hangouts is still around. It doesn't make sense to me.
So you would have to have someone like with OBS hooked up to broadcast the fucking Hangout.
Well, I tried doing something like that. I did like a test stream thing, and OBS has serious issues when it comes to like window capturing Hangouts.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird and stupid. I don't know. Like Hangouts has some kind of built-in anti-capturing protection. I have no idea what it is. It's annoying.
But I mean, you are right, Redbeard. If you run fucking Discord through any of these things, it would probably work. Discord's really easy to use with that shit. But
again, like when I'm doing mainly with the Minecraft games and stuff, people in there, they want to join in, get in the Discord, and
all the kids are all
works
in there
well.
trying to join.
Hey man,
Get up in there.
play a game with a fucking kid. I don't care as long as he doesn't fuck with my shit. That's the only thing.
Red,
Mess with my shit, you get kicked out.
Fuck with my shit.
why aren't you on Twitch?
I am on Twitch. I don't use it. I have used it. I'm basically like established, kind of established on YouTube, and it's I don't want to go back and forth with you kind of thing. I don't know.
What did you just say?
You know
what
what
did
I-
you just say?
Yeah, that's what I said. Kind of, not really. You know what I mean? Fuck you.
Oh,
you need
shit.
you. Well,
I have a very small but surprisingly kind of cool, dedicated, like little tiny fan base, and they're here on YouTube. And I don't know.
I heard someone say that exact same thing today. His name is Chris Peters,
Oh.
and he's leaving
Wait,
to go.
why is you watching Chris
I'm just saying,
Peters?
he
Like,
talks about his dedicated fan base because he's going to leave, and they're going to come with him to some other platform.
yeah, Chris Peters is so pissed off. It boggles his fucking mind that he does these like 1.5 to 2 hour fucking streams where he's playing copyrighted music, and he's really, really miffed and pissed off that YouTube is like censoring his fucking shit and hitting him with copyright strikes. Oh, how long have you been on? How long have you been on YouTube now, Chris?
Oh,
You
according to
fucking
one
dumb
of his
fuck.
streams, he's only been doing it for a year.
I don't know how it works on Twitch, but like I have a friend here in town who actually is doing he makes it not like enough to live on, but he actually makes probably a couple $100 a month streaming on Twitch. And my train of thought just completely derailed.
Unless he's like
More
officially
drugs.
licensed.
That was horrible.
Unless he's got like this dumb fucking idiot. Unless he's got like permission from all these bands he plays on his fucking streams,
That was it.
he's not making any fucking money from this shit. He's not going to get anywhere with this shit.
That was it. Sorry. On Twitch, my buddy has this feature enabled on his chat where you type like !SR, which stands for song request. And then as long as it's a song that can be found on YouTube, for whatever reason, it'll play in the background of the stream. And he's still able to but his stream isn't monetized kind of thing. Like I don't know if he has ads enabled. I have ad blockers all over the place on my browser. But like sometimes I've opened up my phone. If I open up my phone, some streamers are going to start their stuff and they'll have to watch like a 20-second ad, whatever, beforehand.
Yeah.
But with him, I just know he gets a decent amount of donations and stuff like that. And but again, on YouTube, once I, theoretically pass that 1,000 subscriber mark and get the viewership, which again, streaming really does help my overall view time on YouTube. Like I'll stream Minecraft for a few hours and I'll get like 9 hours of view time overall from all the people who came in. So,
Well, in that case, if what Garrett Gilbert's saying, I just want to show this because I thought it was pretty cool.
Who that?
That's that tennis star.
Yeah.
Andrea, she's holding that. That was kind of cool.
There.
I want to see her boobs.
Shut.
For fuck's
You want to see everyone's boobs, Greg?
This is true, including yours.
Take that off. Time to take Greg off. Put Redbeard back in.
what the hell, man? Just because Eric Gilbert said so? Like, what the fuck?
Right. Try Twitch, man. Go on Twitch. You have a better chance of making money on Twitch than you will ever have on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Well, again, like it's all basically based on donations.
But here,
And I have YouTube going through StreamYard, whatever the fuck it is.
Yep.
If people donate to me, I'm not getting the whole YouTube taking part of it kind of thing. I'm getting all that money, and I have randomly Jace Westcott gave me $50 one time, which is the biggest donation.
Who, you were?
No, yeah, I guess maybe that's.
but Chuck,
yeah.
so
Here's the thing: you'll get a bigger audience in Twitch because that's actually dedicated to gaming, unlike
it's all
fucking
dedicated
YouTube.
to gaming. It's going to be right up your alley. Because we all know
Streamers on YouTube, they're like really, they're really.
Yeah, but you can run fucking StreamYards through or Streamlabs through fucking Twitch.
Oh yeah.
and you can actually make money.
You heard it here. Redbeard
It's the same
is
thing.
retiring from BeerTube. Redbeard is retiring from BeerTube.
That's right.
Twitch tube.
He's gonna pair up with Chris Peters on Twitch.
Wait, when did that get said? I missed
We
that.
just said it for you.
We're just
It is now written in
Twitching.
stone.
Fuck you.
He's twitching.
My random review in a canoe that I posted yesterday actually got a decent amount of views.
Yeah, because you weren't in your basement. It's the best part.
Okay.
In my basement?
Well, in your apartment. Sorry, I meant. Sorry, I thought it was like 3 years ago when I was in the basement.
I need to go outside and like do more kind of in the bush and on the roof,
Yeah.
more stuff like that. Yeah, you're
In
not
the
wrong.
bush.
In the bush ice.
Get in the bush.
It's
While
right
you're
there.
doing a review, like huff dog poop over your fence. That'd be good stuff.
God.
Why don't you do a review of Bush in the bush? Just saying.
I could.
Red, you're gonna have a lot of time up on your hands soon once your work stops for the winter.
You're
It's
not
a
wrong.
perfect opportunity for you to build up a lot of viewership on Twitch, and you get into a routine.
I can
And
try. Well, I do follow a couple gamers on YouTube that stream on
You can
Twitch,
also-
and before when they go to stream on Twitch, they'll post like a tiny little short video on YouTube.
Yeah.
And like I have done that in the past. When
Can
I
you not with StreamYard? Can you not stream at the same time as Twitch and YouTube?
That's not
I'm pretty sure
StreamYard.
you
That's that's Mobcast or whatever the hell it is, some other thing.
yeah, that's what Paul uses.
Which again, you can do that, but if you hit the, I think that it's Twitch. Once you hit, there's a threshold, whatever, 1,000 followers or something shit like that. When you actually become a Twitch partner, I believe they call it, then then you're not allowed to do that. Like they'll kill
But
your
so in the
channel.
meantime,
But at that point, you won't need it because you'll have
In
a
the meantime.
dedicated Twitch audience. You'll get people who subscribe to your Twitch channel, which means money, 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 and then you'll get all kinds of people donating to your channel, which means money, money, money.
Potentially, again, it takes a while to well. Again,
Well, I mean,
my whole
also
thing,
have-
unemployment.
my whole thing, I guess, in my head is that I'm already so close to there, kind of theoretically on YouTube. But starting
Also,
again,
you know,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Also, you got to be entertaining and likable. I mean, you got to work on that. But you know,
You can start making money almost immediately on Twitch
You know what? I find
if you're dedicated.
I get a surprising amount of like new subscribers and people that come into my channel and are all like, they do think I'm actually really entertaining. So
and apparently for Twitch, there's a really good scam going on. I mean, it's official, but it's really a scam when you think about it. But Amazon Prime users, they have the ability to have a free subscription to Twitch.
I use that.
Yeah, so you'll be like, hey, you got Amazon Prime, you got a free subscription, use it with me, and that you still get the money, and they don't have to pay shit. Like, that's a great incentive.
Yeah. Well, again, like that, my buddy that lives here in town, he generally gets I have Amazon Prime, so he generally gets my free subscription because he's the only guy. He's the only Twitch streamer that I actually know, kind of thing.
And Nick, bring Europe back in if Ash is off.
Yeah, don't bring your back.
Oh,
He's
Ash
muted as
works
well.
too.
I got to get more beer and empty the bladder right back.
Okay, so we'll bring him out and then bring Ash back in.
Yay, Greg's in is the important thing. Hi, Nick.
I'm kidding.
That fucking creeps the fuck out of me. That's
I have a
That's
duck face.
That's okay, Lee. It's like you're watching a horror movie.
It is.
On your eyes.
I've seen this sort of thing so much in horror movies. It's just, dude, you like, I'm not even kidding around. You legit creep me out with that fucking stuffed dog.
What's
Like
that?
that's just.
What's that? You want me to kill Lee? Well, I can't. He's too far away. My Camaro would never make it that far in one tank of gas, and I can't afford a second tank. So Lee's safe for now. But don't worry.
See, Greg has the perfect opportunity to do a video where he shows the dog in the distance, turns back to him, goes close, does it go back to the dog, and it's actually closer. They go back to the dog.
You should totally do that.
Oh,
If you had enough room to do that on intro.
Oh shit! You know what? Beer Burger's been retired for a while, but I think I think I'll do a video. It's like,
We'll have a taxidermy Joe for the next.
Yes. Somehow what Chris just described will have to be
The
in a
fucking
video.
beer burglar and his dog.
Yeah, and we will have
Going
a.
out doing adventures.
Hey, just wait. We're already planning to do jacket reviews pretty soon, so stay tuned for that.
I think we will have a stuffed Joe at some
Redbeard,
point.
the least boring person on the channel is back. He's got a new beer. What are you drinking?
I'm having a can of Expansion Sour IPA by the Stack Brewing Company. Woo.
Nick, don't you care what I'm drinking? I'm having a Reinhardt.
No, I don't care what you're drinking.
Elaborating on what we were saying about Craig's
What are you
dog.
drinking
Sorry.
I'm having a Hearts Collide rum barrel aged with coffee, and it's the coffee is not
Does it
held
taste
up
like
at all.
vinegar?
No,
this is the
no,
time
no.
when Agnes comes
like
back
all
and
the other
tells
barrel
Gary to
aged
stop
shit.
yelling.
No. The rum barrel aged ones are not infected, so
Okay.
it's fine. But I will say the coffee is not held up, so it's not particularly good.
How old is it?
About a year at this point.
Oh yeah, the coffee's gonna fade.
Going
I got
back.
a bottle of Cafe Del Bastardo. I gotta drink.
Nice. Going back to what you were saying about the whole dog thing there, Greg, if you got like Agnes or if you went down there and had Agnes with the camera and like make it so it's like down the street or something, you're like just looking out from your balcony and you see this stuffed dog down the street and you look away and then he moves closer and then like and gradually somehow climbs the building or something, gets to your balcony.
Oh shit! I want to find a way to do this because that just
That'd be
sounds
pretty fun.
Greg,
hilarious.
did Agnes
Send it to me. I'll
get her
edit it.
camera?
Yes, Nick.
Did Agnes ever get her camera?
No, as of now, she's decided not to get it because she doesn't feel she can make enough money. Because she's not really doing photography in any sort of form, so she's like, I don't want to spend the money.
The biggest thing is like,
She gave up.
pick it up as a hobby first, and then see if you like to.
No, she's trying to actually make some money now with it. And she was trying to justify it because she would make money, and then realized she actually wouldn't make any more money. She already has an okay camera. It's not like her camera is awful.
Tell Agnes to get into real estate photography. You're in Toronto, or sorry,
Yeah,
the lighting in the one picture she took,
Well,
where you're actually
There's got to
smiling.
be some money in portrait photography, or even if she wanted to shoot weddings.
I just spent a bunch of money. She made some money. She's made money with baby photography, with wedding photography.
Like the background with the Scotiabank sign, and then
Yeah, I don't think she's never done real estate, but
it looks like there's a
Listen.
fire behind you.
the real estate.
there's
The wedding photography thing, I don't even touch because you know what? First of all, you need kind of a team, or at least
it's also
or three
a lot of work, and you have a lot of really
Ooh,
bitchy
hold on.
clients.
and the main thing about wedding photography is the fact that you can't you fuck up, you can't redo it.
Mm.
So
How's the fun stuff there, Rash?
And I mean, if you're like
I'm picking my nose.
if you're doing photography in like Chad's wedding, for instance, like if you
What,
use a
he got
flash,
married?
you won't be able to see nothing.
Yeah, actually, that's a valid point, Chris. When my dad got remarried a long while ago now, the photographer there fucked up like at least half the shots where it was dark in the room, and I guess he didn't put the flash on or
are you going to
something.
redo it? Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, it was
That's
sad.
like, oh, sorry, it's all free. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's about the
You're
best.
totally gonna get married again just so you can get all the correct shots. That's the whole thing. That's the whole pressure about shooting a fucking wedding. Is like getting the shots the moment they happen because they don't come again.
That's
Actually,
why you have more
my-
than one person doing it.
when my buddy Eric got married,
Yeah, you normally want a second shooter for weddings, but not a lot of people have that depending on the budget.
I was the
Somebody
second.
wants to pay for the photographer.
I
And
was
some
the
people
second-
think like, okay, it's just a guy with a camera taking pictures, so they think, okay, it's going to cost like $150 in a meal for the guy. No, there's a reason why these photographers charge hundreds of dollars.
Nick, where's your camera on? Black right now?
Say, what?
Yeah, your camera's not on. It's weird.
StreamYard.
My buddy came that lives in Timmins came back to North Bay
What's that?
to get married. It's loading. Nothing's happening. And the photographer there, she did a good job. But at the end of the ceremony, they were all kind of on it was on the waterfront. They're all in this kind of field area. And I looked over and I'm like, if I climb that pavilion, I can get an awesome shot. So she gave me her camera and I went up there and I took a bunch of cool pictures.
You're good,
So-
Nick.
I was helpful.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. I don't know. I didn't even know what was going on.
StreamYard.
I moved on to Cheeky Bastard Stout.
I've never. Don't think I've had it.
It's the same.
I'll check my tap.
What they used to call it? Was it just a half bash or something like that?
The half bastard, that was the like the 4%.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
This is for
No, I have had it. I've had.
they,
Oh, you're
they,
right.
they renamed it. It's the
I
exact
gave it
same.
3.5.
So yeah,
because then the Imperial version is the Bolshevik Bastard.
Yeah, the Bolshevik bastard's delicious. I didn't find that. Oh, so the half bastard they're canning
I
it.
never had a cheeky bastard though.
It's the same. It's
All
the
the
same
other
as half
bastards are
bastard.
pretty good.
It's the same as half bastard. And then the
Okay,
I never had half bastard.
I'm not huge on the Bolshevik. I like the Kentucky and the
Kentucky's the best.
Well, the one
Those are just
Kentucky's the
Bolsheviks.
best. Whiny was good. I had the whiny the time the Lee was up there. I think.
I think,
Winey was
Yeah.
good the first couple of vintages. After that, they kind of fell apart.
Oh really?
this year's Bastardo was actually fantastic. They put a crap ton of
Bastardo.
coffee.
Bastard was
Yeah,
fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal, too.
Because last year's wasn't so great. But
Yeah, it was
What
good.
What did you think
It was
about
good.
Kentucky Bastard this year? Greg. What did you think? of that?
Kentucky Bastard was fucking fantastic. That was maybe the best beer I had the entire weekend. That weekend. That was
Really?
so good. Yeah,
I don't think you're wrong. There's probably one that we had the bottle share that I liked.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's
Yeah.
a lot of really good beers, but I was just so impressed with the Kentucky Bastard. I was like, this is fucking about an Imperial Bounty Bar.
I had pretty much all the best beers that I've had this year that weekend at the bottle share. I've had a few pretty decent ones since I came home or like beforehand, like that I've gotten, but I had so many mind-blowing beers.
That's
at
the
that
problem.
bottle
Is a lot of them were so good, but it was back to back that I forgot about a lot of them. Like I know the Rat Queen was awesome. The meat that you were brought was awesome. Like there's so many good meats.
Oh, that mead was good. Jamie gave me a fucking bottle of Rat Queen.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
I don't know if I tried that one.
Early
Oh.
track me.
Yeah,
I remember that
It's
being
not
pretty
very
fucking good
appropriate
last
at
year.
the time.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
to drink
it's quite possible that I was kind of out of it by then. Goddamn everything. Pissed me off. My own stupidity.
Oh, what happened? Did you break your rib?
Fuck you.
Did you break a rib or something?
Did you like fall downstairs and break your rib?
You know what? I didn't. I fucking fell downstairs like 15 times and was fine.
And then you broke a rib trying
Yeah.
to fake eating a chip.
Eating a chip. Oh, I can get this. Boom.
So you're saying this was a scientific thing with you? It was like, well, I've fallen downstairs 15 times before and never hurt myself, so might as well do it again.
No,
I wish I had a gif of that right now.
I didn't fall down the stairs. I was pretending that
That's
I
true.
was pretending that a chip I ate off the floor killed me, and I like just jumped and like
And then you
fell. And,
almost killed yourself.
yeah, potentially.
Can somebody please send that gif of me where we got that explosion in the background? Because I'll put it on my screen.
That was a
God
good
damn
one.
it.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet, Chris.
You haven't watched that yet?
Wait.
Oh,
No,
that's
I'm
good.
talking about when Red Beer fell over and there was that little explosion.
Oh, that. Yeah, no, yeah.
No, I want that gif. Nick, your camera's still fucked up. Right
Jamie's got it.
What the
So
hell?
yeah, your camera froze this time.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on a sec.
Didn't you just review a beer a few nights ago, Chris, and the bottle like erupted on you?
Oh, it did, and that actual review's coming up. It's
Oh,
coming up in the
okay.
next- and it's coming up in the next week or week and a half. Because
Gotcha.
I've got
that now?
I've got all my videos done till
Hold me up.
September at the end.
Nick,
of
you're
September.
still frozen. You're still frozen.
Nick, actually, I don't see anything.
Oh,
from that.
you went away and then came back. You're still frozen.
StreamYard.
I
StreamYard.
randomly did three reviews last night. That
Can
was
you
kinda
guys
fun.
see
No,
that?
you're white now.
Yeah, you're white.
Were you wearing a hood?
Yeah,
For fuck's sake.
Nick is now representing all the white power.
It was like you
You
had a
see what I did
Wow,
there?
wow, he is white supremacist.
Fuck you, Greg. All right. So
Love you, Nick.
speaking of black and white, can you see that?
We can see black now.
Yeah, we can see the black
So,
here.
good on you for doing some equality type stuff. That's impressive. I like it.
Well, half
Oh.
past. So you did see that. Okay.
Like I mentioned in the chat earlier about that new Dark Crystal show. I actually
Yeah.
finished it today. I don't know. I think there might be a second season because I feel like the way it ended doesn't quite line up with the way
There's
the
always
movie.
a second season.
I've heard that show is dark as fuck, and the kind of original movie was kind of dark too.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, I forgot about it. I knew it was coming out, and then when on the weekend when we're doing the stewed tomatoes at my mom's house, they had that on, and my Starling, my niece, who I'm pretty sure is like 5 years old, was watching it, and I guess this is like she's watched it like 5 times the whole series.
Really, eh?
And she's like, and I watched it, and I'm like, there's a few parts where I'm like, I don't know if I'd let my kid watch that. Like there's like it's there's a couple people that like die in like pretty fucking hardcore ways and shit.
Parents that let their children touch their phones or tablets and let them watch whatever they want, they're all immune to it now anyway. 5-year-old, 12-year-old, doesn't matter.
Well, like I want to say, I remember walking in.
Desensitized.
My dad was watching one of the Jaws movies, and I remember like seeing like just a small tiny part of it where somebody died.
Yeah.
And it like stuck with me for a long time. Like I just like I don't think I was ready for seeing that kind of shit at the whatever age that was type thing. And I just for her it just the show's amazing. I like if you guys watch the Dark Crystal movie when you're younger. It's the puppetry and stuff in this. Like there's a bit of CG. There's a bit of
The Dark Crystal as a child is a terrifying movie.
Oh yeah. Even the movie itself.
Nick, your camera's fine now.
Yeah, it came back.
Now?
It fixed it. But yeah, this like there is a bit of
back on. Nick.
Turn it off and then flip it to a different camera setting, the OBS camera. And
Like
then
if Lee is afraid of this, imagine if Jim Henson brought this dog to life.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, like the puppetry and shit. The puppetry and stuff. There is a bit of CG, but like very, very minimal.
Yeah.
It is so well done. Like
no, it looks really good. I'm actually quite looking forward to it because it's one of those '80s movies that kind of didn't ever need a sequel, but I think in this sense, it's kind of okay.
well, this is
or a prequel. Whatever.
Yeah, and the way they do it, like it works because the way the Dark Crystal starts is like you're in this world where all this shit's going on. You're like, how'd that happen? And it's really, really well done.
That's how they get you, Redbeard. It's actually a
really
good
interesting world.
All right, so there's the beer I'm drinking, half past from Trailway.
Oh, you're frozen, Nick.
You're frozen.
Why did everyone tell me to shut up when I wasn't
Steak.
How was that?
Oh God, Nick is frozen. Let's all ejaculate on him. Bukake.
Shut up, Greg. I can't take you off the stream anymore for a second. Yeah, I can.
There we go.
Greg's locked in.
Where did yours go?
Hi, it's just me.
What's going? Okay, that
Bukake.
was weird. Nick, you're still cameraless over there, buddy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I still frozen? At least?
No, you're a black screen now.
Nick, you're black. It's like how you go blackface.
Shut up, Greg.
Greg just wants everyone to lose their fucking YouTube channels. That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do.
As Redbeard gets high as motherfucker on his pipe. Or his
High as
bong,
a
sorry.
motherfucker.
Bong.
I don't know, the one getting higher is Ash, actually.
No higher than usual. It's all good. And you know what? Making a couple random jokes in a live stream, I'm pretty sure they're not going to ban your YouTube channel. If it hasn't happened by now, I'm pretty sure Nick's okay.
I think YouTube already knows Greg.
Oh yeah, they just say just don't put them on between times and children.
Or maybe it's because Nick only has 4 people watching. I'm one of them. So
Well, again, like Nick isn't at that.
One of the others.
Nick isn't. If Nick was monetized right now, then we'd be able to see at the end if like we end the stream and Nick gets the demonetization thing on it. Then we can look into that. Like once Nick, looking forward to when Nick gets monetized because I'm sure that all the beer analysis stuff helps the watch time.
Everyone, let's start seeing some copyright songs.
Once that happens, then I can understand.
It doesn't have the watch times it used to.
Yeah, but it's still it depends on the beer too a lot, kind of for some people.
it depends on the gaming.
But still though, like once Nick is hopefully again, fingers
Can you
crossed.
see me now?
Best wishes. No, still no. But once he gets monetized, I would not be opposed to not saying shit like that. Like if we find out that it does get him demonetized, then yeah, we should obviously try to be a little more.
Can you see me now in the frame?
Oh, you're there now, yeah.
See, that's weird. You can see
now
me
you're
there.
back. You just
there you
popped
go.
it. Now you're there.
Okay. What
StreamYard.
Have you done anything different than you usually do, Nick? What's going on there? It's weird.
Well, I keep flipping between people. I have to keep trying to remove myself.
Just leave everything the way it is right now.
Well, I remember you
you're
had
frozen.
issues.
You're frozen. You're gone.
Ewart has had issues where he was removed and brought back in, then he couldn't hear certain people. So something like that might be happening with you, Nick, but with your camera, maybe?
It's weird.
Nick, turn your camera back on.
Oh, I didn't realize Lee left.
No, you're frozen.
Yeah.
But it's the best still image ever, Nick. Leave it like that.
That is bad.
It's like, where's his hands?
It's not that. I was even thinking of it like that, but it kind of does look like
Oh, it's still there. Yeah.
that is Nick's vinegar strokes right there.
What happened to Lee? Is he dead?
No, he left.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. He was
Side
thinking
chat.
about-
He said, "I'm out. Have a good night, bitches." In the side chat.
Oh, I don't read the side chat. I should probably read it.
You don't have to really. He just
Oh,
said,
no.
Bim Jeem says, "Fuck off, Nick."
See now, I can see you now, Nick. In that. Nope.
"Oh, there you go."
Back,
Yeah.
Go back to the shared screen again with, and then you give him the finger again, because you're probably gonna click back in.
Nick, have you tried like unplugging your camera and plugging it back in to kind of maybe reset the whole?
Are you
like,
power
thing?
serving your
You're
camera?
going right
Your
back
tech
to the-
support?
Have you just tried to set it on fire and see what happens?
Like with my shit, like it's kind of weird with OBS, but I can actually like unplug the camera and then deactivate it and then plug it back in and get it to all come back to life without ending the stream.
Nick, have you tried raping one of the girls from your photo?
Jesus.
class?
What the fuck, Chris?
Speaking of different ways to
I
possibly
don't know
get
if
shit
that's going to fix the
demonetized,
fucking camera or not.
it's
but
not
it
going to
could.
fix anything except Nick's lack of jail time. What's wrong with you?
Okay, what I meant to say was
Even I
get
don't
permission
endorse like
first.
raping anyone.
Just say,
Other than maybe
I got
raping
permission.
your-
I got permission from Ashley.
What was that? Except the
But
what
you're
now,
right.
then, Greg? What, Greg?
I said I don't endorse Nick raping anyone except possibly Redbeard because that would be funny.
Oh yeah, it'd be super funny.
for-
I'd be laughing and just oh god, oh god, you killed me. Oh god, I'm so bad.
oh my god, it's so girthy.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
that's what they say. That's why I'm scared of it.
Listen, afterwards you'd be crying. He'd buy you a tank of gas. You'd be okay with it.
Jesus Christ. I don't think I would. I don't think a tank of gas would make up for the
Okay, two tanks.
Tears.
the psychological trauma that I would endure for the rest of my
Okay,
life.
two tanks of gas. Your car's pretty gas efficient. That would hold you over for like 3 months.
No, probably maybe like a month and a half, but still, no, that wouldn't be enough to tide me over after Nick. Like again, like I'd close my eyes and I'd just probably see that forever.
Yeah, but that's what you got your EI during the winter for therapy and other psychological visits.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right, Chris. You're right, Chris.
Redbeard,
That makes it completely okay. You're right. Good call.
Why
Fucking
not?
dick.
You've got the yeah. Don't you have like some? Don't you have benefits that you can, go see a psychologist or a psychiatrist or one of those?
I
people
don't even know. Maybe.
How about one of those people that'll stitch your butthole back together?
Oh, Jesus.
A
Can you
proctologist?
see me now?
A surgeon?
No, Nick, you
You're
are
still frozen with that
Hey,
sexy
Nick,
face.
Let's keep Nick like that.
full-
That is totally Nick's. That's totally Nick's old face.
That's what I said. The vinegar strokes.
No, it's not.
You got to see the that's a joke from that show, The League, where like the one guy and it's like because it's the face you make while you're coming, and it looks like you just smelled some vinegar or something. They
That
call it
was
vinegar
from
strokes.
that's actually the original time that came out was from the movie Office Space. Did she see your O face?
Oh.
Well, again,
Oh.
Okay, well that's what that is. But what I just said, the vinegar strokes originated in The
Oh.
League, which is like it's a funnier way of saying the O face, in my opinion. I like. There's at one point Jeff Goldblum, who's the one guy's dad, is having sex with Sarah Silverman, who's like the one guy's ex-wife or girlfriend, and they walk in on him and they get to see Jeff Goldblum's son in the show gets to see his dad's vinegar strokes.
Wow.
It's a hell of a funny scene.
Redbeard, have you seen Office Space?
Oh yeah.
That's one of the funniest fucking movies ever. I love it. I love The Office Space.
One of the funniest. It's a good funny movie. I don't know if I would go for one of the funniest ever though myself.
No, the funniest movie ever of all time is Blazing Saddles, and if you haven't seen it, you should.
Blazing Saddles is good, but I would say that
It's really funny, but like to watch it now, it's
Big Lebowski.
Oh, Big
Big
Lebowski.
Lebowski's really good. That would be my top maybe
So
5.
good.
That's one of my favorite
No, I
movies.
think that Big Lebowski has a lot of iconic moments and dialogue. I don't know if it's necessarily funny.
Oh, it's funny.
I actually didn't think Big Lebowski was that funny the first time I watched it, but it
Superbad-
really fucking grew on me.
Superbad is a really funny movie.
Never seen
Superbad
it.
is probably my favorite comedy of all time.
Did you just say you never saw it, Chris?
I never
Oh,
did see
dude.
it. Not yet.
That was like
Did you say it was one of your favorite of all time, Greg?
I think Superbad might be my favorite comedy of all time. Actually,
Wow.
I'm waiting for it to come out.
it's-
I'm waiting
it's-
for it to come out on beta.
For
It's
me,
fucking
one of the
hilarious.
funniest movies of all time was either Super Troopers or Van Wilder. I really like
Van
Van
Wilder
Wilder.
was
When he
awesome.
Van Wilder, I've had
That was
that. I've
fucking
watched that
awesome.
movie a million. The Super Troopers was good, but not like. Wasn't one of my
I
favorites.
don't understand why that movie is such a following.
Oh no, it's
Well, it was
funny.
hilarious when I first watched it, but
Which one?
yeah, it's
Van
very,
Wilder?
very like
No, Super Troopers.
There was
No,
some
like
moments in
Van
Super Troopers
Wilder is-
that really displayed it was like literally.
How about Van Wilder 2, The Rise of Taj? Is that
You
the
know
best
what?
No, it's
I
terrible.
I
never.
never watched that one.
It's like the stupid fucking American
The
Pie
American
spin-offs
Pie sequels.
with
You know
just
what?
Eugene
Yeah,
Levy, I guess.
You
As
know
far
what?
as the American Pie sequels go, like they actually stayed relevant for a while.
There were actually. I
American Pie
I
2.
liked the second one. I didn't like the third one.
I
Really,
know what. You know what? The
The third one was that a reunion or was that the wedding?
That's the wedding. The wedding.
No,
Oh,
American
yeah.
Reunion was the American Reunion was the fourth one. That movie's actually fucking amazing. That,
American Reunion was funny.
I
I don't know
love
if I
that.
watched that one. I don't think. No, I don't think I even knew that
You
one.
should fucking watch
Yeah,
it.
it's
That movie
like-
is fucking awesome.
It's like the girl, that guy, like the girl, the guy in the gym and the band camp girl. They're married and they're having kid problems or something.
Oh yeah, no, that movie's awesome.
Maybe I watched that one. Maybe.
You know
I
the
will-
best thing about Van Wilder is that when I watched that movie, Van Wilder is a good movie, but the whole moral of that movie is that Van Wilder is actually a fucking great guy, and he's a great character in that to everybody around him. Doesn't matter if you're a geek or whatever. And I used to actually, for the longest time, I didn't think I was Van Wilder, but I tried to kind
You
of.
wanted to dine at least.
Ryan Reynolds.
Taco stand.
Sorry.
No, I kind of wanted to like have that kind of impact on other people. You know what I
Ryan
mean?
Reynolds
And
is
that's
just
why I
straight
like
up one of the best comedic actors
it. No, he's great.
of our time.
He is.
Actually, you know what? Another random movie that was really good. The sequel not so great. Ted. Really good.
Oh,
comedy
Ted was
movie.
awesome.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was
Never
funny.
watched it.
I mean,
Really?
Young
Really?
Frankenstein was fantastic.
Holy crap, Nick! That's crazy. Like,
I mean, there's
fix
an
that, dude.
awesome 40-year-old version. That's always a solid movie.
Yeah.
40-year-old
Other than
Virgin was great.
the World's End. The kind of the one where they're like.
I mean, I enjoy.
I was a
it,
big
but
fan of the Three Flavors of Cornetto series. The like
No, that's not what
Shaun
I'm
of the
talking
Dead was awesome. And
I was
so
talking
was,
about-
It was
I'm
awesome. Hot Fuzz was
about.
awesome.
I'm talking about the Seth
World's
Rogen kind of fucking James Franco one.
Yeah, that was funny, Red. I watched it.
But you guys are talking about
I
the
don't know if,
end, the World's End, which
Simon
that
Pegg
whole-
and Nick Foster.
which that movie and Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz are all go. And then there's Paul, which is kind of a spin-off.
I saw Hot Fuzz in the theater. I remember watching that. It was-
Hot Fuzz I watched recently.
Looks
Actually,
great.
I watched all three of them recently, and they're all.
Hot Fuzz still stands up. It's still
Yeah.
good.
Any of you guys ever watch
It's
Welcome
Shaun
to
of
the Jungle?
Dead, really. Like, I'm not really a big fan of zombie stuff, but like Shaun of the Dead, just man, they took the zombie genre and then made it funny.
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
movie.
We
stuff
go to the
about-
Winchester and
Red
have
Beard, what
wait for
movie
all
are you
this
asking
blow
about?
over.
There's a movie called Welcome to the Jungle. It came out in 2013, and I can't remember. It's about like there's this like group of workers, and they go on this office retreat kind of thing to this island, and it becomes like Lord of the Flies kind of situation. And Jean-Claude Van Damme is in it, and it's he's
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
he
is John Paul.
Did I? I'm pretty sure I said
Yeah, you
Jean Paul. Whatever.
John Paul Van. He's his
I
brother.
didn't mean to. I apologize.
He's
But,
his cousin.
But you know what? I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna rewatch this because I feel like I didn't say it like that, and maybe just like. But anyway, he
Hold on.
plays
gonna
just
check.
like just the most like ridiculously dumb character, but he's fucking. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen him in. Except, did you guys ever watch Jean-Claude Van Johnson, the Amazon Prime show with him?
What?
No.
Oh my god! There's one season. I don't think it got picked up for a second, but it's like he plays himself, but he's like actually this like super. It's like he has like it starts out he has a superpower.
Yeah.
And I can do the splits really, really, really well. Oh, like seriously, if you haven't watched it, I watched the first season like a couple months ago, and it is comedic gold, man. It's so funny.
For the record, Redbeard did say Jean Claude. It just sounded like he said Jean Paul.
I thought maybe that was the issue. There we go. Look at me go. I'm
He
good.
did say it.
I don't know.
Thank you, Chris.
So listen,
It's about like there's this like group of workers, and they go on this office retreat kind of thing to this island, and it becomes like Lord of the Flies kind of situation. And Jean-Claude Van Damme is in it,
John Paul.
No, I know.
John Paul.
No, I totally said Paul.
He says Jean Claude.
No, he said John Paul.
You know what?
He said Jean
From what I heard right there, I feel like I might have said Paul. But regardless,
No,
you know what I
he said
meant.
Jean Claude.
You know what I meant.
You actually said Claw. But I
That
got
might
it
work
Claw.
too. But yeah, there's so many great.
Okay,
like,
so who would win in the
comedic movies over history.
Hold on. Jean Paul Van Damme or Charles Norris?
Charles Norris.
Who wins? Mono.
Charles Norris for sure.
I
Chuck
don't.
Norris.
What are their respective ages right now? Like, are they fighting in right now, or are they fighting in their prime?
Prime, sure. Let's
How
Because
old
like,
is
well,
Chuck Norris and how old is Jean-Claude Van
Norris
Damme?
lost to Bruce Lee.
Chuck Norris is 79 years old.
Whoa.
How old
Jean-Claude
is
Van Damme is 58 years old.
I thought
Jean-Claude Van Damme all day long at that point.
I thought Chuck Norris beat Bruce Lee in that movie. I remember there was like a
No,
movie.
he did not.
No, I saw. I can't remember where I was. It was
Bruce
like
Lee
a
won
highlight
it.
thing, and yeah, it was.
But either way, so in their prime, regardless of current age, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Chuck Norris. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, in their prime, that's like
I
I
go
think
Chuck
Jean-Claude's got that crazy fucking almost superhuman flexibility with his legs and shit. What he can do.
Yeah.
But I remember hearing stuff when Chuck Norris was doing Walker Texas Ranger and stuff.
Yeah.
He actually had to use the cameras to slow down all of his like martial arts moves he did because he did them too fast for them to like his kicks and stuff were just too fast for like they'd be like no the people were gonna think we sped it up. So
Yeah.
they slowed it down, which is just kind of crazy. So I don't know. Although going back to that Bruce Lee thing, like the Chuck Norris is just gorilla hair on his fucking body is a hell of a thing to behold. He's a hairy individual. Like I'm a little hairy myself, but not to that extent.
Okay, so
You're right. It was The Way of the Dragon. That was the one that Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris were both in.
Is that what it's called? I never saw it. I just saw that one scene in a
I
video.
remember seeing it a long time ago, and I don't remember much of it, obviously. But I remember watching it with my brother, like Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee in a fight. So yeah, Bruce Lee wins. When did that come out? 1972.
what do you mean? Oh,
That was like in the what was he only in one? Was it number 2? When Chuck Norris was in the Expendables? Remember the Expendables movies?
oh wow.
And Chuck
Remember
Norris
the
wasn't
Expendables
Chuck
movie?
Norris like the sniper guy or something? All weird, and he never actually did like any actual fighting.
I think you might be right. Like Chuck Norris was in the Expendable movies.
I think he was only the second one though.
Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, like everybody was fucking.
Well, again, so in the first one, it was like Arnold, and that was the first time. That was like the most iconic scene ever. Stallone and Arnold and Bruce Willis all there talking.
Yeah, well,
That was like
I know what you're talking about. That was a good scene.
that was so cool. And then in the second one, Arnold played a way bigger role.
Chuck Norris
And-
made his debut in the second one.
And it was the third one where they brought it down to like the PG rating or something like that. And it just kind of.
The third one was not good. I've not seen the TV series, but I wasn't.
I liked Antonio Banderas coming in the third one. That was kind of funny, where he was like he wanted to be on it, but they didn't want him on for whatever reason.
Oh,
And Mel Gibson played a decent bad guy.
here's
Although,
another.
again, Jean-Claude was the bad guy in the second one.
Speaking of Chuck Norris, here was another funny movie back in the 2000s. It was Dodgeball.
Oh, yes.
I love that movie.
That was
Apparently Chuck Norris made a cameo in that.
Did he?
Yeah. I was gonna say of the Expendables, I really like the second one. The first one was okay. The third one was kind of meh. Although I agree, I did like Mel Gibson as the villain, but yeah, the second one was really where I was at.
The first one and second
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I
Chuck
thought.
Norris
Like,
is the judge in the match. Okay.
The first one was just so like the first time you've seen some like big kind of montage. Like it was a Terry Crews with the scene with Terry Crews when he gets that crazy like insane shotgun that you can actually use as a weapon in GTA 5 randomly. It's fun, but it's like a shotgun that's basically like a missile launcher shotgun. And he's walking down the hallway, just like having the time of his life, just ripping people apart.
Expendables 2. That's the one that had.
Jean-Claude was bad guy.
Well, yeah, but Chuck Norris is in it in the second one, and
and he plays this
that was
nice.
one where Van Damme played the villain.
Wait,
Yes.
wait,
Yes,
Chuck Norris.
and Stallone took his head off at the end.
And
What?
in 2016, Chuck Norris starred in a commercial for Hoegaarden.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
You should find that and play it. What was the? What was the? I feel like what was the second movie? Chuck Norris. I don't think he was. Was he the sniper? Because I feel like wasn't there like a new recruit who was the sniper that they made like run around and stuff while they were doing all their shit? And like Chuck Norris, when he came into the movie, I can't remember. I remember they made a joke about like you got bit by a snake and no, the snake died or something like that because Chuck Norris joke, kind of funny. But I can't remember the actual like context of when he came into the movie. Because he should have came in like all ninja guy and kicking guys, but I feel like he didn't do that.
He came into the movie when Chuck Norris said he had to come in. Was he not in the first one? I always thought he was in the first one. Maybe I'm probably wrong.
No, I don't think he was in the first one.
I concede that I'm probably wrong.
Is this the commercial or just like an ad before the commercial?
Can you hear this?
No.
Can't hear a thing, Big Dick Nick.
Fuck's sake. Stop.
Nick, show us your big dick.
All right, hold on.
Oh, he's pulling it out. Here it goes. I'll be honest, if he pulled it out, I would look. I'd want to see what it is.
Oh, Greg has an octopus supposed to fight. Nice.
Oh, I do.
You hear that now?
Oh, there we go.
Yes. Full screen it. There you go. Nice.
Леша, какой напиток посоветуешь?
Bonjour. Oh, fuck, it's Lord of the Rings.
What kind of a crazy commercial is this?
I don't know.
And like it's obviously not like where did it air? It's not English.
Obviously, it's like Russian or some shit.
Where's Hoegaarden from? Maybe it aired there.
Hoegaarden's Belgian.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in Europe somewhere. It feels like. Oh, there he is.
Есть такая бельгийская традиция. Горячо принимать гостей. Будем готовить ужин.
А зачем нужен меч?
Бросай. Не понимаю, почему некоторые не любят чистить рыбу.
I don't think even Chuck Norris could slice veggies like that. Or do that. What the fuck was that?
He could definitely do that. Or he's basically he's doing the Rocky theme song, basically.
I like the pepper and salt shakers nutshot. That's cool.
Отлично жарит стейк.
Not lamb. He cooks it just by looking at it.
What the fuck?
An orange. Апельсин. Для легких фруктовых ноток.
Oh, I see what he did there.
And finally, и, наконец, главный секрет идеального ужина. Hoegaarden.
I don't think those two guys could have caught that like that.
I would love some Hoegaarden right now.
Totally, right?
Orange slice.
Hoegaarden's all right, but it just doesn't like. I'm just good with what I got.
Where's
I
the
see
orange
Hoegaarden
slice?
0.7. Конечно, Hoegaarden.
Is there a non-alcoholic Hoegaarden? Yeah, there is.
Hoegaarden съедает. Chuck Norris.
Wow.
That was possibly the longest commercial I've ever seen in my life. Like that actually came
Like
out.
a 3-minute
Came on in like normal TV, I'd be kind of pissed off at how long that was. That was crazy.
See, I would actually try a 0% Hoegaarden, like a non-alcoholic Hoegaarden. That'd probably be good.
I would try you.
That's one of those commercials that you would have just the one commercial and then go back to the programming.
I'd hope so. Or like that one and maybe
Yeah.
one more 30-second one.
They bought the whole slot.
Well, they kind of like what was the
Or if you
Probably-
want where you
probably
have
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl commercial, and then you make smaller cuts of the same commercial, like
how long was that commercial, Nick?
2 minutes 40 seconds,
Holy
43 seconds.
shit, that's
It's a
crazy.
long ass commercial. Usually commercials don't no longer than 2 minutes.
Well, maybe it did it air on TV, or maybe it was just like a YouTube ad.
Probably a Super Bowl commercial.
It's probably
Back
Super Bowl.
where it was.
Well, even Super Bowl commercials aren't that long. Like that.
Yeah, but it depends where that Super Bowl is actually being
Super
played.
Bowl's like a couple $1 million for 30 seconds. You imagine the
You know
money.
what the funny part is? Like this is 14K views and no one dares dislike, and there's still no dislikes.
Really?
No, dislike it.
I'm gonna go just dislike it next. See what happens.
I'm not gonna tempt Chuck.
No,
Do it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, I would have totally
Well,
disliked
you know what?
it.
We can't. If Nick's camera was working properly, I'd say do it, because then we can maybe see the moment that Chuck
There's the
Norris
old-
bursts
See
in
me
and
okay
takes
now?
it out.
How's my camera working?
You're having the longest orgasm in the history of the
Oh wow! Like Nick is just coming out his ass.
It's like that
That's
Don
not
Hertz.
gay.
It's like that Don Hertzfeld cartoon where like my anus is bleeding and he drowns. And he's on
My anus is bleeding.
Yeah, Nick is gonna.
Yeah, reject it.
My penis is sperming. My penis is sperming.
You say your penis is fermenting?
I said
Yeah,
sperming. Sperming.
Fermenting.
Sperming.
My penis is sperming, boy.
Sperming. My penis is sperming all over the fucking room. Oh, I'm drowning in my own penis
Hey,
sperm.
boys, it's all spermy and stuff.
I can't breathe because of the sperm everywhere.
Good lord.
Are you guys done being bigots about gay people?
You're the one eating chicken from a
I'm not being bigots.
Yes,
I'm
I
just,
have not eaten any chicken in many hours.
you know what? I can go ahead and discuss what you want and have a list, and I'm not necessarily disparaging any minorities at all.
you could be
I'm
Elmer
just
Fudd.
talking like a ridiculous person right now.
He's a wascally
Yeah.
little wabbit.
To make me fall asleep.
Good.
Sorry, you're entertaining me.
Using my magic powers.
Sorry, what racist shit are you saying, Greg?
I gotta pee.
Do you want me to say racist shit, Nick? Because I can say a bunch of racist shit.
Nope.
Come on. Well, I've been a long time already.
Redbeard's peeing with the fucking headphones on.
Why not? Nick, when is the next plan?
Oh, microphone on.
I'm worried he's gonna say some racist shit
Oh, yeah.
now that we've encouraged him. I think maybe this is high time that I take this shit offline. There's nobody watching anyway.
That'd be a good idea.
All right, I'm gonna take this offline. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll let Greg come in for one more second.
Climb rally!
All right.
Nope.
Anyway, that's
Bad
good
idea.
enough. Have a good night, guys.
Bye, Nick. Thanks for hosting.